This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Tuesday, June 3rd. After a drier weekend, storm clouds are making their way back into the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Isolated severe storms are possible this afternoon, primarily for the western edge of the region, as the cluster of storms moves in from that direction. The system will continue moving eastward, bringing the greatest risk of severe storms to the metro area in the early morning hours tomorrow. Dallas-Fort Worth is expected to receive 1 to 2 inches of rain. Strong winds, hail, and flooding are also possible hazards of this overnight system. Here are today's headlines. For 140 days during the 89th Texas Legislature, 150 members, state representatives, and 31 senators took thousands of hours of committee testimony from those who might be impacted by their myriad proposals. They spent thousands more in floor deliberations, moments of fiery partisan contention, and surprising across-the-aisle teamwork, and high-stakes votes taken with election season looming. They passed a staunchly conservative agenda and dealt with issues ranging from health care to property taxes. From increased bail restrictions to school finance and the state lottery, you can read about the key issues they dealt with before the session ended in today's edition of the Dallas Morning News at dallasnews.com. In other news, a Frisco physician has agreed to pay $3.5 million to settle government accusations that his medical clinic defrauded a federal health care program by billing for COVID-19 services that were not provided. Samad Khan paid the money to resolve allegations that he violated the False Claims Act through submittals to the Health Resources and Services Administration. The allegations relate to a program for uninsured individuals that reimbursed health care providers from May 2020 to April 2022 for COVID-19 tests, treatment, and vaccines. Khan could not be reached Monday for comment. His medical clinic in Frisco, SK Primary Care PLLC, is listed as inactive in Texas corporation records. A phone number for the clinic is disconnected. The clinic collected specimens for COVID-19 tests during the pandemic and provided related services at dozens of COVID testing sites. Khan submitted the false claims from April 2020 to October 2021 for higher-level services that were not provided. Next up, a fourth person is suing Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice in connection with a multi-vehicle hit-and-run on a Dallas highway last year. Kayla Quinn is seeking as much as $1 million for mental anguish and severe injuries she says she sustained from the collision. Quinn's attorney, Jim Francis, said Rice's conduct was egregious and showed callous disregard for the victims. While some hurt in the crash sought medical treatment, Francis said Rice and others showed no concern when they marched off the highway. Rice's attorney, State Senator Royce West, and an attorney for Theodore Teddy Knox, Rice's former Southern Methodist University teammate, who was also named in the suit, could not be immediately reached by phone. This is the third lawsuit filed against Rice and Knox by people who say they were hurt in the March 2024 crash. According to police, Rice was driving 119 miles per hour in a rented Lamborghini, and Knox was in a Chevrolet Corvette going 116 miles per hour when they lost control at about 6:20 p.m. on North Central Expressway near University Boulevard and caused a chain reaction crash with 4 other vehicles. Police accused Rice and Knox of fleeing, while victims waited for help and were stranded on the highway for hours. And with the busy summer travel season underway, the TSA is warning travelers about the dangers of using USB chargers at airports. According to a Facebook post from TSA, travelers should avoid charging electronic devices via the USB ports that are now commonplace at airports around the country and the world because of the potential malware the ports may contain. The same Facebook advisory also contains a warning from the government agency about free public Wi-Fi available at most airports. Here, too, the concern is that hackers can access your personal information unbeknownst to you, the traveler. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.